What's up, everybody? My name is Z, and thank you for watching me. So, you clicked on this video because you're interested in starting a community or starting a social club. Well, let's get into it, because I started a social club with absolutely no background, didn't know what I was doing, and we're here, and we're doing it. And these are some of the things I wish I knew when I first started. Let's get into it. Before I start giving you the do's and the don'ts, I want to introduce my social club. So I started a social club called Homegirls Only Social, where I throw curated events for intentional friendship. So the unique thing about my social club is I have an event called Friend Matching, and you sign up for the event, you complete a questionnaire, and you got to complete it really honest, very truthfully, and I take those questionnaires and I match you with your person. So it's basically like speed dating, but best friend matching. And so that is kind of the heart of my social club. I also have a membership part of my social club, which is actually still in the works. We get into that. But the friend matching events have become very popular. You don't find out who your match is until you get to the event. I love an element of surprise. And so far it's been amazing. And really, it's just for the homegirls. Like, a lot of us, we lost connection to each other, to the world, especially after COVID and especially after college. And people just don't know how to connect anymore. So I've decided to take all of the hard work out of it and match you with your friend. So, yeah, it's lit. Follow us on social media. So I have my notes here because I want to stay very organized. So number 1, start before you feel ready. You will never have it all figured out. Like, never. If you have the idea, you're already halfway there. Don't doubt yourself. Just start. Some of us have started businesses and we have no idea what we're doing, how we're doing it, like literally no idea. But the only way you're going to learn is if you jump out there and do it. Do your research, cover your bases, and you'll be fine. Just make sure you start. I didn't know everything when I started, and I'm so happy that I did because my community is really growing. So I'm very happy I started. 2, be intentional about your vibe. So really, this is about the type of people you want to attract. So for me in my social club, I want women in their 20s and their early 30s. I want women who are intentional about finding friendships and who aren't just coming to have fun, turn up, leave, and never talk to the girls again. So I was very intentional about the audience that my social club came across. Like, for instance, maybe you want to start a social club that specializes in dinner parties, and you want to require people to come dress up, wear heels, dresses, suits, whatever, and you want it to be a certain caliber of person. Maybe you want it late 20s, early 30s. You have to set your intentions with who you want in your social club, because at the end of the day, the people who are coming to your social club are going to be a reflection of what the social club is about. And so you want to make sure that you have it down to the exact person you want in your social club, or also your target audience, because when you're marketing your social club, you want to make sure that even all the way down to what they look like, what they walk like, what they talk like, all of the things. You have to be very intentional, or you're going to end up getting people in your social club that you don't really want in your social club. So I would say be very intentional about that. Number 3, create structure early. And I cannot stress this enough. Create your forms, your questions, your expectations. You don't want people just pulling up to your social club like, hey, yeah, I'm a part of a social club. You want to make sure you create everything you need. For me, it was very important because I'm not just throwing events just for people to do things. I'm being very intentional about matching friends together. So I had to make sure that I had my forms together. My questionnaire was good. Like, I had to make sure it was asking deep questions, because when you sign up for an event with me, it's like it's on paper. So I don't get to know you. The only way I'll know you is through the answers that you have put on your questionnaire. So I had to make sure that all of my forms were exactly what I needed them to be. The exact information I needed to be able to put them with their match. I needed to make sure my forms were in order. I needed to make sure my contracts were in order. Like everything. When you're inviting people into a space and you're promising them something, I'm promising my girls an event like no other, and coming to meet their match, and it's going to be successful. You're going to be friends forever, blah, blah, blah. I had to make sure all of my paper was in order. And so staying organized is very important. You have to know what type of social club you're going to have, what paperwork is necessary, and start that before you really start pushing your social club out there. For me, I made sure all my paperwork was done before I really started promoting, because I didn't want people to think that I was unorganized at all. Okay, number 4, focus on connections and not numbers. It is so much better to have 5 consistent people rather than 15 random people every time. You want quality over quantity. Your social club may not grow in the beginning. And you probably are like, oh no, I threw an event and only 6 people show up. But what if those 6 people continue to show up? What if those 6 people, every time you drop a ticket for your event, they're the first people in line? You have to set yourself up to where you're going to be successful. You don't want to just have random people coming up. Oh, they like hit you in your DMs and they're like, oh, I would love to be a part. How do I be a part? And then it never goes anywhere. You want to make sure your community is a community where people not only want to come, but people will stay. So I would say focus on connection and not just numbers. Like for me, my social club didn't have a lot of followers at first, didn't have a lot, but then I stayed consistent, and then I can say now I'm growing a community that is consistent. Like my girls are showing up to my events. I've seen people purchase multiple tickets to multiple events. I can count on them to show up. And it's all because I believe I set that precedent for the social club. Plus, I'd rather have like a small group of girls that's real than a big group of girls that's fake. Okay? Because we don't do mean girl stuff at Homegirls Only at all. Okay, tip number 5. Make people feel safe. Like, this is huge. The whole purpose of a social club is to establish a community. And a lot of the times, people are creating these social clubs for spaces where they don't feel like are being met. Like for me, I feel like not a lot of women have friends. And not a lot of women have real friends. And a lot of women have trouble establishing, creating, and maintaining friendships. And so I took that and I said, okay, well, let me make that my problem. All you have to do is show up. So I wanted to be a space where it's safe and vulnerable. Like at my events, they're talking about friendship hurt. They're talking about deep, like vulnerable things. And I want to make sure that I create an environment where they feel safe to do so. Because in order to have a friendship, sometimes you not even sometimes, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open. You have to have those hard conversations, or people around you just, it won't work. We don't do surface level friendships at Homegirls Only. So I need to create a space where the girls feel like they can share their secrets if they choose to. They can share what they've been through if they choose to. But I just know that I've created a space where they feel safe. And you should too. Because you don't want anybody to come in there and say, ooh, I wasn't welcome at that social club. I don't like going there. It made me feel like XYZ. You don't want that. You want to create a safe space because you want your community to show up for you no matter what. Number 6, don't wait for perfection. Do not wait for perfection. If you wait for perfection, it'll never happen. And as a perfectionist myself, I have to talk to myself about this, because a lot of the times I like to do things where if it's not perfect, I can't tell nobody about it. If it's not like from A to Z, then it shouldn't be. But that's not how you should operate. Do it scared, do it blindly, go off of faith and get it done. Don't be the one that holds yourself back, because you'll just delay yourself. Don't delay, because your idea could be the next big idea. And I always say that to myself, like, I have to start this. I have to let somebody know, because what if what I've been wanting for myself, the next person does, and the next person does, and the next person does, and nobody will ever know it because it's in here and not shown to the world. So don't wait to be perfect. Get it done. If it's successful, it will be successful, and no matter what you do to try to make it not be successful, it will be. If it's for you, it's for you. Remember that. The next tip, don't make it about aesthetics only. Like the AI flyers, oh my god, girl, I can't do the AI flyers, but just putting up cute little flyers does not mean that your community will be strong. What people feel when they're in your presence of your social community matters more. Like, yeah, you can have cute visuals, you can have cute items, you can have cute little branded everything, but if they get there and the energy is not right, the atmosphere is not right, and people aren't talking, the food is nasty, like you need to worry about the aura of your community rather than the aesthetics. A lot of women and men get things with their eyes. We purchase things with our eyes. And so if we see a cute flyer, we're like, oh, this is finna be lit, I'm trying to go there. And then you get there and it's like not what you expected because you saw what was in the visual. Don't just be about visuals. Make sure your visuals are good, but make sure they're coming to an event that can hold up their end of the deal. Like, I'm not gonna put up no cute flyer and then everybody get there and we all stand around looking at each other like, no. You want people to have fun in your community. You want people to be able to say, oh, I went to a Homegirls Only event and it was the best event I've ever been to. I'm finna tell this person, this person, this person. Because when people are happy and they love what you have, your product, your business, whatever, they're going to tell somebody else. They're going to do the marketing for you. But see, that's another video. Oh, this next tip is so important, girl. Do not ignore red flags in people. Everybody is not meant for your space. And listen, we have social clubs. We want them to grow. We want to make sure everybody in the world know about our social club, but not everybody belongs. Remember what I was saying earlier when it comes down to your target audience and who you want in your social club. If your social club is meant for private dinners where you dress up, drink a little champagne, you have like a good a light music vibe, like, you know, classical music or whatever. You don't want somebody who's coming up in there in booty shorts and a crop top and sneakers. My God, sneakers. You don't want that to happen. Not everybody is supposed to be in your space. So again, quality over quantity. You want people who match your brand and not just filling in seats. Because your vision, if the people in your community do not meet your vision and vice versa, it's a no-go and it won't work. And people are going to be like, oh my God, it's so ghetto. I can't do this. But if you want a social club that goes out and that parties and, you know, does all of that, then don't have people who are prim and proper at your event. You know what I'm saying? Like, find the people that fit for you, but just know that not everybody is going to be a part of your community, and that's okay. The next tip, don't overextend yourself. For me, when I first started my business, I was doing everything by myself. But I realized that my social club was growing and I needed help. So I created a board of directors, and each one of them are assigned a role. Like, I have a social media role, I have a partnerships and outreach, I have a membership experience, an event planner. I have all of those positions because me as a CEO, I have to take care of the administrative part. I got to make sure we're good legally, and I'm good legally, and them taxes, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to not do my taxes now. I ain't trying to do all that. But I realized that I was doing too much. Like, I was running the social media, making the flyers, planning the events, talking to this person, talking to that person. It was just too much. And if I would have continued that way, I would have overextended myself and burnt myself out. And this is just the beginning of my social club. So I don't know if your social club should be set up to where you have other people involved, because the type of person I am, I like to get everything done. If you want it done right, you do it yourself. But in this season of where I am in my business, I need the help, and I'm not afraid to ask for it, and you shouldn't be afraid to ask for it either. Get you some people that's trustworthy. What I did was I put out an application and I advertised, and I said, hey, I have volunteer-based positions. I need people who are going to be good in this position, apply for it, will interview. That's how I did it. And I ended up getting people who were looking for credits for school, who majored in journalism, who had an event planning business and want to move forward. And so it was kind of mutually beneficial. So I don't have to do all the work, and they're able to get what they need out of it. So it works really well. So I would advise, if you want to start a social club, I would advise getting some trustworthy people to help you out, or do interviews for people who would be willing to help and volunteer. My last tip: don't expect instant success. See, here's the thing. The thing with social media is you see people come up, they blow up overnight, their whole life changes. And regular people, just everyday people, that might not happen to. So when you start your social club, don't expect to be the hottest thing overnight. Now, you very much can. You very much can do a viral post and now everybody know about you and you on the radio and all the things. That can happen for you. But don't go into an expectation of, I have this amazing idea, I have this amazing social club, and now everybody's going to see it and I'm going to get all these members and all these events. Like, it doesn't happen. It's a slow burn. Like I said, it can happen. And I'm praying that it do happen for you. But just don't go into it with that expectation so you're not let down. All of these things, like, don't overextend yourself. Don't have your expectations too high. Set a standard for yourself, but expectations not too high, because you don't want to disappoint yourself, because growth takes time. And especially if you're just now starting a social club, you don't know what you're doing, girl. Neither did I. I didn't know what I was doing. And having that level of, this could blow up and I'm ready for it to blow up, but I'm not expecting it to at this very moment, because there's still a lot of things that I have to do to make sure my social club is good. So now that I've kind of told you some tips and tricks on how to start a social club, I'll talk about me and how I've been feeling and what has come from what I've learned. The first thing that I learned is that not everything goes as planned. I had my very first frame matching event, and it was like 45 people that were supposed to come. The day of the event, 20 people showed up. 23 people showed up. And I was looking around like, oh my gosh, like, some of the girls that are here, their match is not here. What am I going to do? It didn't go as planned, but I was quick on my feet. I'm like, okay, bet, if your match is here, you sit on this side. If your match not here, you sit on that side. And we made it work. But all of the planning I did to make sure the event was perfect, the location, the boxes, the gift bags, everything, I did everything I could, but it still didn't go as planned, and that's okay. So from that point on, I learned, now I need to make sure that they feel they're getting something out of this, but I'm also getting something in return. My very first event was free. My very next event, they had to pay for it. I said, if you're going to pay for it, you'll show up. I don't know about you, but I'm going when I pay for that ticket. Yes, ma'am. But I had to learn, because for my first event, I did all these beautiful gift bags, was expecting all 45 people, and I was prepared for that many people to show up. But when they didn't, I was just like, dang, this kind of sucks. But sometimes things don't go as planned, and for my next events, I prepared myself. I'm like, okay, if people don't show up, hey, they pay for that ticket though. Let me see, something I'm still learning. I feel like I'm still learning how to delegate with my board of directors, because I've always been the type of person that if you need something done, girl, get it done yourself, because nobody's going to do it better than you. And I'm learning to let go of that and to allow someone to come in and help with things and handle problems, and just that was a tough one for me, because that was tough. But I'm learning, and it feels so much better not having to do every single thing by myself. Like, I don't have to call this person, I have to arrange this place, get this caterer, do all these things. Like, I don't have to do everything. Like, I have a team that is more than willing to help me. And so that is something that I'm actively learning and doing better in. And I'm very proud of myself for doing that, because If it wasn't for the idea of me having a board of directors to help me with this social club, child, I would have been doing it myself and I've been somewhere on the floor. Okay, somewhere on. So, thank you so much for watching my video. If this is something you're interested in, I will be talking more about the social club that I created and what I go through, my ups and downs, and just kind of documenting the whole thing. If starting a social club is something that you're interested in, please follow along. Follow Homegirls Only Social on Instagram and TikTok. And just thank you for riding along. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.